Welcome everyone. Good morning. I'm Wilma Azzahra, an English education student from Saudi University. And today we gather to discuss an important topic that become a lot of problems in our country. Yep, it's about sexual violence. It's crucial that we understand how to provide help and create safe spaces for those who have experienced such trauma. And here we will explore resources and ways we can make a positive difference in the lives of survivors. Start with defining of sexual violence and how it differs from other violence. First, sexual violence is when someone hurts another person in a harmful way without their consent, and this can include unwanted touching or even rape. And second thing, what makes it different from other types of violence is that it happens without the consent of the victim. And this kind of violence can affect people of all gender and ages and can cause prolonged emotional and physical pain. And victims often find it hard to get help because of fear or misunderstanding in society. And mostly laws exist in our country fail to punish those who commit sexual violence, and many survivors face challenges in getting justice. Next is impact of sexual violence. When someone goes through sexual violence, it deeply affects them in several ways: emotional, physical, and health issue. And for instance, of emotionally, they may feel anxiety, depression, or post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD, and making it hard to feel safe or trust others again. For physically, they could have bruises, cuts, or worse injuries. It can also lead to health issues like sexually transmitted infection or STIs, unwanted pregnancies, or problem with fertility. And these effects leave lasting scar, both visible or invisible, and that deeply impact survivor lives. Next is factors can be influenced sexual violence. Sexual violence is influenced by factors on society and personal life. In society, harmful attitude can believe with power gender, and it can contribute to the problem. These ideas can normalize or excuse violence and making it more difficult for victims to get help or be believed. On a personal life, issues such as past trauma or relationship problems can also play a role, and this factor can create situations where consent is not respected or understood. Next, statistics data of victims. As we know that in our country, there are still many cases of violence ranging from children to adults. And here there is statistics data that display the number of victims of violence that occurred in KBN Cakung in 2017. Quoting from Perempuan Merdeka, more than 40 women has experienced verbal violence, and less than 300 experienced unwanted touching, and the rest is experienced but based on the charts, there are many people who have been mistreated by stranger and who are not careful about their action. Next is way to support the victims. There are several ways we can support victims of sexual violence. First, education is basic. By spreading awareness about their rights and available resources, we empower survivors to seek help and understand their option. And second thing is offering support is crucial, whether it's listening without judgment or accompanying them to seek professional help. Our support can make a significant difference in their recovery. And lastly but not least, counseling plays a vital role. Professional counselors can help survivors process their emotion and heal from the trauma and regain a sense of safety and control in their lives. And resources of support. If you are someone you know has experienced sexual violence, there are resources available to provide help and support. First is the National Commission on Violence Against Women, or Komnas Perempuan in Indonesia, is dedicated to addressing such issue, and you can reach them through their website at Komnas Perempuan or call their hotline at +6221 3903963 for assistance and guidances. Another valuable resource is the Substance Violence Helpline operated by Poli Foundation. They specialize in supporting survivors of violence. And for more information, visit their website or contact them directly at +62 21788 42580. And this organization is over continental support, counseling, and also the resources to help survivors on their path to recovery and justice. Next slide. By showing empathy and taking action, we can make a significant difference in their lives. And I will, Azzahra, I bid you farewell. Thank you.